I'm about to take a shower and get ready to film this Get Ready With Me video for my About Me video. I'm getting ready to film my About Me video, so I'm just gonna record and we're gonna do a little story time. Just, so you can know a little things about my past, what I've been into, what I don't be into, which ain't too much of nothing. But we're gonna do a little story time about me and this Jamaican that I used to know. Girl, but yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower first, come off with clean, clean face, whatever, so I can put on very light makeup because I don't do a bunch of makeup. I do lashes, but foundation, all that shit, girl, we don't do it. But we're gonna get into all the festivities in a moment. Let me take a shower, get myself relaxed together so we can sit down, talk, and parlay. Be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Just got out the shower, still got my towel on, but I'm getting ready to put on makeup and get myself ready to film another video, the About Me video that I'm gonna film. But I just wanted to come here and do my makeup and do a little story time. Just so everybody can know just a tad bit more about me and, my life and what I've been through. Now, I'm gonna be putting on makeup. Before we get started with putting on this makeup, this is how I put on my makeup. Me. This is my face. This is how I wear my makeup. I'm not coming on here asking for tips. I'm not coming on here asking for suggestions. I'm not coming on here for you to tell me my shit is cheap. I need to use something else. I'm not coming in. I'm here to do my makeup and tell a story. That's it and that's all. I'm not asking for suggestions, so please don't give me none. But anyway, let's see. I don't really want to do too much because I am just doing my makeup for another video. So, and honestly, I don't wear heavy ass makeup. I don't necessarily know how to. I know how to do a little something. I'm more of I know how to do like my eyes, eyeshadow and all that, but girl, I don't even think we doing all that. I think we doing like some basic touches to the face, and we're moving on with what we got going on. And I will try to show y'all some of the things that I use, but I am first going to start off with my eyebrows. I think I left my wax stick in the... Girl, my work's sending me emails. It's like, Lord, I'm off. Why are y'all sending me shit? But anyway, this story is about me when I worked in Macy's at the makeup counter at Fashion Fair in Macy's. Now, this is a long time ago. If you are like a real makeup person, then you would know what Fashion Fair is. Like, it was a makeup brand for predominantly Black women. It had like very like deep tones, golds, browns, what other color? Like burgundies. What I would normally say would be like something like older women would wear, but they would come out with things that would be like nice. But anyway, this is back then when I was working in Macy's at Fashion Fair. I had met this Jamaican guy, and I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. I have the wax. I don't know what that is. The brow gel, it's not wax. So we'll use that too. But this is back when I was working at Macy's. I was working at the makeup counter at Fashion Fair. And one day I met this guy when I was in the food court. He was delivering, I believe it was like I think it was Coca-Cola. He was delivering Coca-Cola to, I guess, the restaurants that was down there or whatever. But I ended up meeting him. He, he was either Jamaican or Caribbean. I can't 100% remember what he was, and Girl, I need to get another Anastasia brow pencil because I'm about to run out. But, you know, he was one of them. He was Caribbean or he was Jamaican. But, you know, I met him, you know, he gave me his number. I gave him my number. We exchanged numbers or whatever. And now, mind you, just, you know, for a little backstory, I never hung out with this. Like, I never went out with him, like, in public anywhere. Like, we kind of just always talked on the phone. And I'm going to tell you why. I met him, like, the beginning of January. I'm not sure if it was January, but it was the beginning. We're just going to say it's the beginning of the month. Now, me and him used to talk on the phone. And, you know, now at this time, I was like dating. I was not looking for a committed relationship with anybody. I was just pretty much dating. I wasn't trying to be serious with anybody at that time. And why I was not trying to be serious at that time, you know, that's another story for another day. But nonetheless, checking my eyebrows because they're supposed to look like sisters, not twins. So, girl, I got totally lost my whole train of thought. But yeah, I started talking in the beginning of January, and I was not like really looking to be in a committed relationship with somebody. Now, you know, if you dealing with somebody, whether you male, female, them, they, whatever you want to call yourself, you know when you first start talking to somebody, if this is somebody that, you know, I probably want to pursue, like going out with, or, you know, I just want to pursue this. I knew from like my first conversation on the phone with him that it won't end. Like it was just giving too much sexual energy for me. And baby, you just met me. Like, why are we talking about like sexual positions? Like, you know, he's asking me what type of sexual positions I like and this and that. And I'm like, you know, I don't want to fucking talk about that with you, nigga. I don't know you. Excuse me. I don't know you. So, you know, I think like after that, he used to just try to change up this conversation. And, you know, so I'm asking him, do he have kids? You know, is you fucking married? Do you got a fucking girlfriend somewhere? You like, no, you got a roommate, blah, 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 this and other. Now, mind you, I told you earlier that I've never went out with this guy, like in public. We didn't go nowhere in public with each other. It just it wasn't giving me that type of vibes, like that you could be in public with me. Like, no, baby, no, like, But, you know, I ain't had no issue talking to him because, like, he would be all right to talk to. You know, them late nights, I'm bored, I want to have somebody to talk to, and this person is making me mad, so I'm going to just talk to you. So, I'm talking to him, and like I said, the sexual energy was just too much for me from the beginning. Like, I don't know you. You asking me about sexual positions, you know, you asking me how many sexual partners I have. Like, why is that your business? But anyway, so I'm going to say I was talking to him for about 2 weeks. And 2 weeks, you know, he, like, I think I skipped over it. He told me he didn't have no kids. Okay, so this is probably like week 2 of me talking to him. I've noticed now you call me every day, clockwork, around the same time. Like, I've noticed that, but again, this is not something that I'm real serious about, so I really don't care. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry, y'all. I had to go text her or something, but, like I was saying, this wasn't, like, a serious relationship, so, you know, I really didn't care that I had noticed some red flags and inconsistencies, but, like, okay, just about 2 weeks later, I don't call him originally because, like, a day go by, I don't hear from him. So I'm like, what's going on with him? I ain't heard from your boy. Like, oh, he ain't gonna hit your girl up. A second day come, he don't call me. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I know this nigga ain't ghost me. So I call him. And I'm like, yo, like, what's up? He like, you know, he literally sounds frazzled. And he's like, oh, I've been kind of busy. You know, my family came from out of town. And I'm like, oh, like, no problem. You know, I'm just checking to see if you were cool. Like, everything was cool. Everything was all right with you. And he's like, yeah, everything's cool. Everything's all right. So I'm like, all right. So, you know, as he's talking to me, I can hear a little boy in the background. I hear a little boy talking. I hear a little boy laughing and all this other stuff. So, you know, we talking. He's trying to, like, talk. I can tell he's trying to talk, like, over the little boy in the background. But, you know, I'm not no dummy. I can hear. So, after a while, I'm like, who that? And he like, oh, you know, that's my son. Yo, son. I said, you told me you didn't have no kids. He was like, well, he hit me with I didn't know he was my son for sure. We just got the DNA test back. So, you know, my mom bought him from Jamaica. That's what it was. He's from Jamaica. My mom bought him from Jamaica to come see me. So I'm like, oh, okay. Because again, this is not something serious for me. This is just something that I'm just fucking talking to people. I'm not really trying to take it serious, but you know, I'm nosy, so I want to know what the fuck going on, and I need to know who the hell, you know, I'm sitting here talking to on the phone, you know, every other day or every day. Because I was kind of talking to him every day on the phone, but again, that's all we was motherfucking doing. So, you know, I ended up getting off the phone with him. He ends up calling me, I'm going to say like 3 days, because like in a week, it was probably like a week total that I'm guessing his son was there. And he calls me like the following week, that Monday. And he's like, oh, because I'm getting beside myself, I'm about to use the MAC 24 Hour Studio Fix Smooth Wear Concealer. I'm not sure. This is NW45. I like to use this underneath my eyebrows to, you know, make them look more defined. And I just used some little brush that I always use. But anyway, he ends up calling me back that like Monday. And he's like, you know, hey, what's up? So I'm like, hey, like, you know, so we're not gonna like really discuss that you had a son and you lied to me. And he's like, you know, I did not lie, because like I was telling you, you know, I had to get a DNA test because I didn't know if the boy was mine or not. And I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. So, you know, we still talking. You know, I'm talking to him because, again, I ain't got shit to do. You know, I think my roster was short at the time. So I'm sitting talking to him. So, you know, he is like begging me to go out with him. Like, I could, like, let me take you out. Like, I can come get you. No, sir. Like, it was under no circumstance was he gonna ever know where the fuck I lived. But, you know, he used to always try to get me to go out with him and, you know, just come hang with him because apparently he had a roommate. Now, mind you, I live in Richmond, Virginia. He lived in Charlottesville. So it was just like, no, like, first of all, I'm not going to Charlottesville. Like, that was his thing in the beginning. Like, I want you to come to Charlottesville. You could come, you know, chill at my house. Hell no, I'm not driving to no fucking Charlottesville to come see you or come to your house. You know, no, I'm not doing that. So then, like, I guess when he realized that I was not down to come to damn Charlottesville, he was like, okay, I can come to Richmond. So, of course, me being the bitch that I am, I'm like, yeah, if you slide through Richmond one night, I might, you know, come out and chill with you. If this man, like, after the whole, like, situation with his son, this fucking man ends up coming to fucking Richmond. Like, I guess his friend was like somebody he knew was having a damn party. So you was down here and you're calling me and you're like, you know, hey, I'm in Richmond, you know, tonight. Can I come to your house? And I'm like, come to my house? Like, hell no. Like, no, you cannot come to my house. And he's like, I mean, you said if I came to Richmond, we can hang out. I said, and I'm like, you know, no, I told you if you came to Richmond that we could go out, not you come to my house. I don't know you like that for you to be coming to my house. Like, you know, just because you invite me to your shit, don't mean I'm invite you to mine. So he like, you know, all right, like, you know, you want to come around here to my friends, like, party or whatever. And I'm like, no. And I'm literally just using setting spray to, like, blend my eyebrows in. And again, this is what I do. This is not your business. this is what I do. This is how I do my makeup. So let me do my makeup how I do my makeup. So I don't need like an opinion. But anyway, yeah, he's trying to get me to come out with him, and I'm just like, nah, I'm coming up with damn excuses, because, that's just the type of bitch that I was, back then, full of shit, literally. So, he trying to get me come out, and I'm like, nah, I don't feel comfortable. I don't know who the hell you hang around and who these people are. I don't know. So, he ended up, hanging up on me and getting mad because I would not come out with him, and I didn't give a shit because, again, I didn't know you, and I already knew that I wasn't, this was just a phone thing for me. I talked to you when I got bored. Like, I would answer my phone when I was bored and I didn't have nobody else to talk to, or nobody else that I wanted to talk to. So, he ends up hanging up on me. And then I don't think I heard from him for like a week after that. And at that time, I just really didn't care because he had turned me off so fucking bad. Like trying to come, like asking to come to my damn house and shit. Like, no, like I don't know you like that for you to be coming to my damn house and you to be asking me to come to my house. Like, no. I said, oh yeah, I'm using red color corrector. Y'all can see. But, he had really turned me off when he did that. So I really wasn't pressed about where the hell he was at and, any other things. Like, I just literally was not pressed about that shit. Because I'm just like, girl, this nigga crazy, trying to come to my shit. Like, but whatever. So, like, a week go by, he don't call me, I don't call him. So then I guess he finally breaks down and he's like, he calls me and he's like, oh, so you just wasn't gonna call me? And I'm like, call you for what? Like, you just got mad at me because I said I didn't feel comfortable coming to hang out with you and your friends. Like, if I don't feel comfortable, I don't feel fucking comfortable. Like, that's just what the fuck it is. Like, I don't feel comfortable. So I'm not gonna come hang out with you and your people and I don't fucking know you. I was getting ready to put eyeshadow on, but since I'm not like technically going anywhere, we're not going to do all that. We're just going to do face. That's all we're going to do. And I'm going to just put on lashes and brows, and that's what we're going to do. Because honestly, I don't feel like taking all my eyeshadow shit out, and this story ain't that damn long. But anyway, he ended up calling me back. We arguing, not really arguing, but, we talking back and forth. And he's trying to figure out why the hell have I not called him in like a week. And I'm like, look, hey, let me tell you something. I don't got time to be playing with people. You can't get mad at me because I told you that I don't feel fucking comfortable coming to your house. I don't feel comfortable coming to, not your house, but out with your, well, yeah, I don't feel comfortable coming to your house, but at that time, I did not feel comfortable going to somebody's house party in fucking Richmond that I don't know. Like, nigga, excuse me, I gotta stop saying that word. But, man, come on. Like, we're not gonna do this. So then, he like, all right, I understand where you coming from, If my daughter felt like that, yeah, you heard me correctly. If my daughter, and if you was listening, you know that he only told me he had a son, right? Yeah, this nigga goes, if my daughter, told me that, a guy, and this is MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation, and this is also an NW45, and I literally just pat this on my face. But he ends up saying, if my daughter, told me that a guy, was making her, feel uncomfortable, blase, blase, blah. I'm like, daughter? And he's like, yeah, my daughter. I'm like, you didn't tell me you had a daughter. You said you just had a son. Matter of fact, you said you just found out you had a son because you got a DNA test. Phone gets quiet. He says nothing. I'm like, hello? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, what the fuck? And I know you probably thinking to yourself, like, girl, why are you even talking to him? And like, why are you even wasting your time? And I have to ask myself that damn question. Like, girl, why the fuck did I waste my goddamn time? Why am I wasting my time doing this? But see, back then, I had a problem with niggas trying to play me. You know, I was always like, I'm going to play you before you play me. I'm going to get you before you get me type of situation. Like, that's just how I used to get down. Like, you know, I'm going to get your ass before you get me. And, it, you know, it was eating me up that this, like, it was like, bitch, how the fuck you ain't catch on? Like, it was just eating me up and pissing me off all at the same time. Because it's like, how the fuck I let this motherfucker play me like this? So he's like, yeah, I got a daughter. I said, well, how old is your daughter? 9 months. A fucking baby. So then you end up breaking down and telling me that the other week when you wasn't on the phone with me, that was your baby mama who came into town with your son and your 9-month-old daughter. So I'm like, why the fuck you just ain't say that? I said, you know, it's not like we are together. It's not like I'm fucking you. Like, why the fuck you just ain't say you had a fucking kid, like 2 kids and a baby? Like, what the fuck? He was like, well, me and her are not together. Me and her are not together. I'm just like, okay, you know, whatever. Like, you know, whatever. He like, you know, me and her not together because, you know, I've already made it up in my mind at this point. Like, once I get off this motherfucking phone, I'm not talking to this nigga no more because he got me fucked all the way up so bad on so many motherfucking levels. It's just not even funny. And I can't even believe I even played myself to even deal with this shit this long. And you didn't even like this man. Like, why? Like, girl. But anyway, we sitting on the phone and he talking about, you know, I'm so sorry. I know you probably don't want to fuck with me no more after this because I done lied. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to fuck with you no more after this because, like, nigga, like, girl, I keep saying that word. Because it's like, first of all, why are you lying about having children? That's number one. Number two, if you have a baby mama and, like, a baby, like a newborn baby, you don't need to be out here talking to no fucking body. Like, nobody at all. You don't need to be having no type of conversations with any bitch, including me. And he's like, you know, but me and my baby mama are not together. My baby mama lives in Jamaica. I said, oh, so she live in Jamaica. And he's like, yes, she lives in Jamaica. I paid for her and my kids to come here because I wanted to see my kids. And I couldn't, something about he couldn't take off work to see them because his son's birthday or something. I don't know. But, you know, he was trying to, I guess, explain, you know, why his baby mama was up here and all this other shit. So I'm just like, you know, I don't, you know, at this point, I'm just like, I don't even give a fuck. Like, I'm so over this fucking man. Like, I can't even believe that I even wasted my motherfucking time, you know, dealing with him. I'm pissed at this point. Like, I'm pissed, but I'm like, you know, I'm just sitting on the phone listening to what the fuck he gotta say, because why not? So, you know, he's sitting up there talking, and he's just like, you know, I really like you. I really fuck with you. I'm like, you don't really know me, though. Like, you can't really say you like me like that when you don't know me. You don't fucking know me. So he's like, you know, I'm just trying to make this work. I know I came off like the wrong way. I should have just, you know, from the beginning just told you, you know, what was up, my situation, you know, the situation with my baby mama, this, that, and another. And I said, yeah, that would have been nice. But, you know, you did what you get and you gonna get what you get. He like, what the fuck is that supposed to be? And I'm like, you gonna find out. So he like, you know, Lauren, please don't do this. Like, you know, I really fuck with you like that. Like, you know, you're so beautiful. And I'm like, you know, this nigga just wants simplicity. That's all he wants. That's all he wanna out of this situation. And baby, I can't give it to you. Like, there's nothing I can do for you at this current moment in time because you got me totally fucked up. Honestly. So, you know, he's sitting on the phone. I'm like, well, look, I'm about to go, you know, I don't have nothing else to say. I'm about to go. He like, you know, can I call you tomorrow? I'm like, you know, no, because I don't really have, like, you know, like I was telling you earlier, like, I don't really have nothing to, like, say to you. Like, I said, I think we're pretty much done at this point. And he's like, you know, I just don't feel like that. You know, I feel like we could work this out. I'm like, it's not really nothing to work out because, like, you know, we've never, you know, been out together. Like I said, we ain't had sex before. I don't know where you live. You don't know where I live. I've never met your kids, obviously. You'll never meet my kid. So it's literally nothing for us to discuss. So, you know, I end up getting off the phone with him. And this is back then. I don't think you could block people. I'm not sure if you could. I don't know. I don't remember. But I know I did not fucking block him. So, like, later on that night, I just get these, like, all these fucking messages. And it's all from him. Talking about, you know, I know you're disgusted with me. You know, I'm disgusted with myself. You know the lies fucking men tell when they goddamn caught. I know you disgusted with me. I'm disgusted with myself. You know, I really need to do better. I really need to do better. This, that, and another. I'm looking at all the messages. I'm not replying to anything because I'm just like, he's fucking crazy. And I just do not have time for this. Like, honestly, I do not. Like, he's crazy. And I am putting on lash glue, but it's like black. So it's like liner and glue in the same thing. Yeah. And I put mascara on my lashes sometimes, and sometimes I don't. This is going to be one of those times that I don't. So, yeah. But anyway, you know, he's sending me a bunch of damn messages, like, literally all night. So, I end up falling the fuck asleep. I wake up, it's probably like 2 in the morning. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. This, like, I literally have, it was like 20 messages. And in these messages, you are saying to me what you want to do to me sexually. Now, mind you, I've already told you, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want nothing to do with you. But you are sitting here texting me what you want to do to me sexually. And I'm just like, bitch, I am so glad you never went out with this nigga or told him where you live at, because he's certified motherfucking crazy. Because why are you sending me shit like this to my, like, why are you sending shit like this to my motherfucking phone? I told you I don't want to deal with you like that. So I'm looking at these messages. It's the wee hours of the morning. I'm looking at these damn messages like, you know, he is fucking nuts. So we get, like, the more I'm looking at the message, the more I'm reading, I'm like, he's just getting more and more aggressive with it. So the last message you sent me is a picture of your damn penis. Now, I am going to say this. First of all, when I seen the damn picture, bitch, I had to sit up in my motherfucking bed. Like, immediately. Like, that's how, and if you understand what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm trying to say. I had to sit up in my motherfucking bed immediately. Sit up in my bed, turn on my motherfucking light. Because I'm like, I know he ain't send me no dick pic. I get up, I look at the picture, it's a dick pic. Not only is the dick pic, bitch, when I say this motherfucking man penis was the size of a fucking can, like, bottle, like this. And when I say that shit was like, I can't even find anything. We just gonna say like this. And I'm like, I know this is not real. Like, this can't be a real ass picture. So this is the first picture. So then he sends me a fucking video. Now, mind you, I'm not replying to you. I have not replied to you. I have not said anything to you at all. And you are like back to back to back sending me this shit. And this is in the wee hours of the fucking morning. You are sending me this shit to my fucking phone. And like, honestly, I was like in awe, but then I was also like disgusted because I'm just like, who in the hell has sex with you? Like, his shit was just so fucking long. Like, it's like this is not a turn off. This is not a turn on, it's a turn off. Like, first of all, I don't like fucking dick pics. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck do I look like? I'm not the type of bitch that like dick pics. But you know, since you want to send it to me, I'm gonna show my motherfucking friend. Like, what the fuck? Look at this shit. Like, bitch, look at this shit. She was in fucking awe, just like I was. She was like, bitch, he got kids? Yeah, too. I'm like, I know his motherfucking baby mama shit rearranged. Y'all, I kid you not. His shit was this long. Like, if we're standing, I'm about to stand up. If we are standing, we're just gonna say